Your favorite country singers then and now. It's hard to believe that some of our favorite country singers are already considered veterans in the music industry. In this video, we'll take a look at some of the most popular country singers from past and see how they're doing today. So grab your cowboy hats and let's get started. Wynonna Judd. Wynonna Judd is one of the most iconic country singers of all time. Her soulful voice and commanding presence on stage have made her a queen of country music for decades. But what many people may not know is that Wynonna's journey to success wasn't always an easy one. In fact, she battled countless personal struggles throughout her career, including a marriage breakdown, substance abuse issues, a heartbreak over the death of her father. But despite these setbacks, Wynonna ultimately emerged stronger than ever, and today she continues to enchant audiences with her stirring performances and powerful presence. Whether you're new to Wynonna's music or a lifelong fan, it's clear that Wynonna will always be remembered as one of the finest country singers ever. Keith Urban. Keith Urban is one of the most popular country singers of all time. His soulful voice, captivating stage presence, and innate ability to connect with his audience have won over countless fans across the globe. But how did he become such a successful musician? Born in New Zealand in 1967, Keith spent much of his childhood traveling with his family and immersing himself in music. As a teenager, he got his start performing at local clubs and bars, honing his skills and perfecting the kind of music that eventually catapulted him to fame. Now, in the present day, Keith continues to wow audiences with his powerful vocals and electric performances. He's released countless hit albums over the years, including some of the best-selling records in country music history. And as he enters into what will no doubt be a long and incredibly successful career, it's clear that Keith Urban is still one of the top country singers around today. LeAnn Rimes. LeAnn Rimes has been a household name in country music for over 2 decades. From her first smash hit at the age of 13 to her critically acclaimed 2013 album Spitfire, her career has spanned multiple generations and musical trends. It's no surprise then that LeAnn's sound has evolved as she's matured over the years. While her roots are firmly planted in classic country, she also draws inspiration from contemporary pop and rock artists like Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran. Her soulful voice belies an underlying resilience and power that sets her apart from other singer-songwriters. Even as she continues to grow and evolve as an artist, it's clear that the heart of LeAnn Rimes' music is her passion for storytelling and shared human experience. Whether you're a longtime fan or just getting to know this country crooner, there's no denying that LeAnn Rimes' talent transcends time, both then and now. Brad Paisley. Brad Paisley is a country singer who's been making music for nearly 2 decades. When he first burst onto the scene in the early 2000s, he was viewed as an edgy performer with a lot of talent. His songs resonated with a lot of people, and his musicianship quickly gained him critical acclaim. But over the years, fans have watched as Brad's music evolved and matured. Today, he's still considered one of the best country artists around, with a timeless style that appeals to audiences from all walks of life. Whether you followed Brad's music from the beginning or are just getting to know him now, it's clear that he's a true powerhouse in the country music world. From his rise to stardom to his continued success today, there's no denying that Brad Paisley is a true country icon. Bryan. Luke Bryan is one of the biggest names in country music today. His songs have topped the charts, and his concerts regularly sell out to adoring fans. But it hasn't always been this way for Luke. Back when he was starting out in Nashville, he spent long days writing songs and performing around town in hopes of making his mark on the music industry. Despite the obstacles he faced, Luke refused to give up, always persevering through hard work and dedication. Over time, Luke's career took off, and now his songs are known all over the world. But he still stays grounded, never forgetting where he come from or the countless hours that he spent honing his craft as a young musician. With every stage performance and hit song that he puts out there, Luke continues to show just how far determination can take you if you put your heart and soul into your dreams. Whether you're just starting out or already at the top of your game, Luke's story shows that hard work always pays off in the end. So keep chasing after your dreams with everything you've got. You never know what greatness lies ahead of you. Jake Owen. Jake Owen's been making waves in the country music scene for many years. Born and raised in Florida, he first caught the world's attention with his infectious single, Yeehaw. Since then, he's gone on to create countless other hit songs, each displaying his distinct sound and talent as a singer-songwriter. Today, Jake Owens is still one of the most popular country stars around. His more recent hits, such as American Country Love Song and When You Love Somebody, continue to resonate with fans around the globe. But what sets Jake apart from so many other artists is the authenticity and passion that he infuses into all of his work. Whether he's performing live or in the recording studio, it's evident that Jake truly cares about every note and lyric that he writes for his fans. So whether you're a longtime admirer of Jake's work or have just begun to discover his music, there's no doubt that he'll continue to be one of country music's brightest stars for years to come. Darius Rucker. Darius Rucker is one of the most famous country singers of all time. He got his start in the 1990s as the lead singer of the band Hootie and the Blowfish, and his unique voice and catchy songs quickly made him a favorite in the country music scene. But what many people don't realize is that even before he became a country music star, Darius Rucker was already deeply interested in country music. In fact, even during his time with Hootie and the Blowfish, he spent much of his free time writing country songs on his own. And it was this passion for country music that drove him to leave Hootie and the Blowfish and pursue his dream of a successful solo career as a country singer. Today, Darius Rucker continues to be one of the biggest names in country music. Not only has he won numerous awards for his work, but he continues to tour extensively and write new songs that capture the essence of classic country music. His impressive career shows just how far an artist can go when they're truly passionate about their craft and never lose sight of their dreams. Whether you're a fan of Hootie and the Blowfish or you're more recently familiar with Darius Rucker's solo work, there's no denying that this superstar has had a lasting impact on both old and new generations alike. So if you haven't yet had a chance to experience all that this great artist has to offer, now is definitely the time to tune in and hear what all the fuss is about. Lorrie Morgan. When Lorrie Morgan burst onto the country music scene in the 1980s, she was a fresh new face with a distinctive sound. Her sultry, powerful vocals and her songwriting talents were immediately embraced by fans and critics alike, earning her countless accolades and paving the way for a long and successful career. Over the years, however, Morgan has continued to evolve and transform, staying true to her roots while adapting to changing tastes in country music. Today, her voice continues to heat up any stage she performs on, much as it did in her early days. Whether you're a longtime fan or have recently discovered Morgan's music for the first time, there's no doubt that she remains one of the most dynamic country singers around today. Toby Keith. Toby Keith is one of the most well-known and celebrated country singers of his generation. Born in 1961, he began performing early in his life and quickly rose to prominence on the country music scene. With a powerful voice, dynamic stage presence, and hit songs like Red Solo Cup and Beer for My Horses, he went on to become a household name. Although Keith's style evolved over the course of his career, he's always remained true to his roots as a country artist. He continues to write and record chart-topping songs that are both heartfelt and relatable, while maintaining a no-nonsense attitude towards issues that are important to him. Whether it's fighting for veterans' rights or speaking out about political corruption, Toby Keith is one country singer whose work has stood the test of time. Here's to hoping that he'll continue making great music well into the future. Josh Turner. Josh Turner is one of the most successful country singers of our time. With his deep baritone voice and dynamic stage presence, he's wowed audiences around the world and earned legions of dedicated fans. But as much as things have changed since he started out in the music industry, there are some things that have stayed the same. Whether it's struggled to make it big or released hit after hit, Josh Turner has always been driven by his fierce passion for music and relentless dedication to creating and performing great songs. Whether he's singing his old favorites or introducing new listeners to his music, Josh Turner will always be a country star in our hearts. Vince Gill. Throughout his long and successful career in country music, Vince Gill has enjoyed great popularity and critical acclaim. His smooth vocals and passionate songwriting have made him one of the most beloved country singers of all time, with a devoted fan base that spans generations. But what is it about Vince Gill's music that's kept fans coming back for more? Some might say that it's his sincere vulnerability and heartfelt performances that really set him apart from other artists in the genre. Others might argue that it's his impressive range, which has allowed him to tackle a wide range of emotional subject matters over the years. Whatever the case may be, Vince Gill has proudly carried the torch for country music ever since he burst onto the scene decades ago. And there can be no doubt that he'll continue to inspire audiences around the world for many years to come. Eric Church. When Eric Church first began his career as a country singer, he was seen as somewhat of a rebel by traditionalist fans of the genre. His edgy lyric and rock-influenced sound pushed the boundaries of mainstream country music, earning him both praise and criticism from critics and fans alike. However, over the years, Eric's sound has evolved considerably. He's incorporated more elements of traditional country into his music, while still retaining the gritty feel that originally set him apart from other singers. Today, Eric is one of the most respected performers in the industry, known for both his musical skill and artistic integrity. Whether you're a longtime fan or just discovering his music now, there's no doubt that Eric's legacy as one of the greatest country singers of all time will continue to live on far into the future.